Fotopedia.
Mousetrap is the camera that William Henry Fox Talbot made himself, out of cigar boxes and other ready-made wooden boxes for his experiments, in 1835, when cameras weren't available to buy in the market. The nickname, mousetraps, were given by Talbot's wife, Constance, partly because of their appearance, and partly due to Talbot leaving them around the house for long exposure times of up to several hours. The mousetraps are sturdy little wooden boxes, 2 or 3 inch cubes, with a brass tube housing a lens at one end and a sliding wooden panel at the other. Into the wooden panel at the back, Talbot would stick a piece of normal writing paper that he had made chemically sensitive to light. The reasons for their diminutive size are easily explained. The greater the distance between the lens and the back of the camera, the less intense would be the light that reached the paper, therefore requiring much longer exposures. Mousetrap cameras were used by Talbot, between 1835 and 1840, for his experiments in photogenic drawing. The world's earliest surviving negative, of a latticed window at Laycock Abbey, was taken using one of these little mousetraps, in 1835. Talbot also employed a local carpenter, called Joseph Foden, to make more robust boxes to fit lenses from microscopes and telescopes. As these cameras were usually small and crude, it's not surprising that they quickly disappeared, and were replaced by professionally manufactured cameras, for those who wished to continue with making images. In 1921, Talbot's granddaughter, Matilda, inherited Laycock Abbey, gave Talbot's cameras to the Royal Photographic Society, along with some photographs and other equipment belonging to Talbot. The original cameras are in the Royal Photographic Society collection, now, at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. There are 6 extant versions of these tiny box cameras, and many modern replicas of the cameras. These are exacting copies, made by the model makers at Kodak Harrow, in 1949. One set of the replicas was sent to George Eastman House, and a second set were kept for the Kodak Museum, now, one of the collections of the Science Museum. The replicas included 3 mousetrap cameras, a medium-sized box camera, and a camera obscura. In 2015, one of the first cameras to make a permanent photographic IMAG, had left the UK for the first time, to be part of an exhibition hosted by the Japan Camera Museum, and sponsored by the British Embassy in Tokyo. The mousetrap camera, owned by the Royal Photographic Society, was the centerpiece of an exhibition. In 2019, the price of mousetrap camera was estimated at £50,000, £70,000 on the Flint's auction site.